I'm getting married to Mel, the love of my life, and we're planning a wedding that reflects us, not the chaos of my family. My older brother, David, 41, has always been a challenge. He was in learning disabled classes growing up, and my parents kept him sheltered, never letting him work or build a life outside home. Now, in his 40s, he has no friends and dominates every family gathering with his fun facts. Endless monologues about random topics no one's interested in. He doesn't pick up on social cues, and my parents enable it, calling him the professor, like it's cute. My siblings and I are fed up. My older sister even eloped because mom kept trying to give David a role in her wedding, which turned dress shopping into a lecture on wedding gown history. The breaking point came when David met Mel and me to see her engagement ring. Instead of congratulations, he launched into a spiel about how diamonds are worthless, don't resell well, and I should have gone for a secondhand or colored stone ring. Then he gave us a full history lesson on engagement rings and marriage traditions. We tried shutting him down, but he kept going, and mom egged him on, saying, "Let the professor talk." Mel was livid, not just at David, but at my parents for defending him. That moment cemented her stance. David's not invited to our wedding. She's determined to have a real wedding, not elope like my sister did to avoid him. When mom called to talk wedding plans, I laid it out. She and dad can come as guests, but David's not invited. I brought up how David derailed my sister's wedding planning, and I wasn't letting that happen again. Mom went silent, then started crying. Dad took the phone and said he didn't understand why we hate David. I explained that his fun facts aren't harmless, they're disruptive, and no one enjoys them. Dad argued there's no harm in David talking, but I disagreed. His behavior alienates everyone, and my parents' refusal to set boundaries makes it worse. I told dad if they can't respect our decision, they're not coming either. Mom's been texting everyone saying I'm cruel and we need to understand David. But Mel and I agree. We can't trust them not to sneak him in. This isn't just about one rant. David's lack of boundaries has overshadowed every family event for years. My siblings and I have tried talking to him, but he doesn't listen. And my parents act like he's untouchable. Mel deserves a day that's about us, not David's trivia. I feel for him. He's isolated, and my parents' overprotection hasn't helped him grow. But I can't sacrifice our wedding to accommodate him. I keep wondering if I'm being too harsh. Maybe I could have found a way to include him with strict guidelines. But the risk of him hijacking our day feels too high, and my parents' track record doesn't inspire confidence. I hate cutting them out, but I'm done letting David's behavior dictate our family's happiness. Part of me feels guilty. David's not malicious, and his condition makes social situations tough. But his fun facts aren't just quirky. They're a wall that blocks out everyone else. My parents' refusal to see the harm makes it impossible to compromise. Mel and I want a joyful, drama-free wedding, and that means making tough calls. So Reddit, am I the asshole for excluding my brother from my wedding? Thanks for listening, and if you want to hear more interesting stories, just click the link below.